Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Thursday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence. Please be seated.
On Wednesday afternoon, West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School played its first unified sports basketball game against Pembroke. The Wildcats were very impressive on the court in a game played in front of a large crowd. They were led by Mariah Winchell, Brianna Miller, Shane Nolan, Zayda Tani, and Jordan McMahon, who combined for 16 points to lead the way. Nearly everyone scored, and those that did not score had many assists. Members of the team that helped make it a very special day were Zayda Tani, Shane Nolan, Jazz Kilcoyne, Tegan Eastman, Brianna De Palma, Brianna Miller, Ben Nealand, Sam Bell, Kenzie Terry, Daniel Drinkard, Preston McDonald, Kevin Kierton, Jordan McMullen, Ali Eggerly, Mariah Winchell, Mark Mulvey, and Abby Kellogg. This great team will go to Pembroke on March 24th for another game.
Ski Club, we're bumping up our yearbook picture tomorrow. Since it looks like rain today, seniors, it should be short and sweet, so please get it in the picture. We'll meet in the back of the school, and now let's go to today's edition of History for Women's History Month.
Gloria Marie Steinem was born on March 25, 1934 in Toledo, Ohio. She is the second child to her parents, Leo and Ruth Steinem. After graduating high school, she attended Smith College in Massachusetts, where she would study government and later graduate magna cum laude in 1956. She earned the Chester Bowles Fellowship and continued her studies in India. While in India, she became interested in activism. She began her career in New York, where she would work as a journalist. It wasn't until 1963 where she would gain attention when she was hired to go undercover and visit Hugh Hefner's Playboy Club. It was there she would see and report the sexist, far from glamorous and underpaid life of the waitresses/bunnies. She continued to work hard and make a name for herself and helped found the New York Magazine in 1968 as a political and editor-writer. She would report on progressive social issues such as the women's liberation movement. She would attend and speak at numerous protests for the women liberation movement. In 1971, she, Patricia Carbine, and Letty Cotton Pogrebin found Miss Magazine, and 1 year later, it became its own independent magazine. That same year, Gloria and other feminists formed the National Women's Political Caucus, which supports gender equality and ensures the election of more pro-equality women. Her life has been dedicated to the cause of women's rights and led marches and toured the country as an in-demand speaker. She has also authored several books such as My Life on the Road and a biography of Marilyn Monroe. And now, let's go back to the anchors.
Thanks, Maddie. Help support the class of 2025 by entering a raffle to win 2 tickets to a Celtics home game on March 23rd against the Jazz. Freshman class officers will be coming around at Power Block to sell tickets from now until tomorrow when the winning ticket will be pulled.
Junior prom tickets are on sale this week only. Tickets are sold during Power Block in the STEM Commons. Tickets are $55 per person or 110 couple. Permission slips for all attending include guests must be turned into Mr. Finley or Miss DeSimone by March 22nd. Please note, if you have not paid your dues, you must do this when purchasing your ticket.
Attention all members of the Spanish Honor Society. Our next monthly meeting will be on Wednesday, March 30th at 7:10 a.m. in room 114. Please see Senor Oliveira with any questions.
Congratulations to the following students for their college acceptances. Lily Matta, Franklin Pierce University Honors Program, Plymouth State University Honors Program, Roger Williams University UMass Adherents, UMass Boston University of New Hampshire, University of Rhode Island, Westfield State University, Worcester State University.
The Wildcat Cafe is offering chicken ziti and broccoli with garlic toast, chicken patties, and crunchy mozzarella sticks with marinara for lunch today. This week's featured grab-and-go wrap is chicken bacon ranch, and the salad is a fiesta chicken bowl with cheddar and Southwest ranch dressing. Belgian waffles with tots, mini powdered and chocolate donuts, breakfast sandwiches, soft pretzels, PB&J Uncrustables, and assorted pastries are available at break. Both breakfast and lunch remain absolutely free for the rest of the year, but you must take at least one fruit, veggie, or juice. And finally, let's go to Wildcat shoutouts.
Go ahead.
Shout out to the cast of Into the Woods. Come see it April 1st and 2nd.
Shout out to buy your junior prom ticket. I'm sorry.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Frost. Shout out to Cadence Gill.
Shout out to JGK and the entire chorus.
Shout out to my buddy Rudy.
Shout out to my best friend Will Sutherland, Charles Sutherland III.
Shout out to Christina's boyfriend.
Shout out to the freshman class. Hopefully I win the Celtics games.
Shout out to Miss Longo.
Shout out Mr. D.
Shout out to my boy Miguel.
Shout out to J-Lo!
Shout out to Miss Kendall.
Shout out Ashley Milligan.
Shout out to the ski club chaperones for making it through another season.
Shout out to my dog.
Shout out to Antonia.
Shout out to Miss Kendall for being amazing.
Shout out to Sean Carter.
Shout out to Mr. Finley.
Shout out to Jacqueline Wright.
Shout out to my mom for dropping out my glasses because I couldn't wear contacts today.
That's all for Morning Announcements today. On behalf of Maddie, Kaylee, myself, and the Morning Crew, have a great day.